Soulmask is a survival game like no other, and whether you're thinking about getting it or hearing about it for the first time, this video will tell you everything you need to know to achieve the best possible experience. It officially released on April 10th alongside the new Shifting Sands DLC, finally leaving early access after around 2 years. And honestly, it's probably the best survival game I've played so far. My name is Mix85 and in this video we'll cover everything. First impressions, gameplay mechanics, beginner tips and tricks, technical details and more. Whenever I start a new game, the first thing is to tweak graphic settings and increase field of view. Might sound easy, right? Well, to my surprise I found it under the keyboard and mouse setting named as camera distance and not in the usual graphic settings. The game is quite good optimized, allowing you even with a decent rig to achieve over 200 FPS in 2K with maxed out graphics and DLSS on, which makes the game also suitable for older machines. Even the UI is customizable, letting you display things like your Tribesmen health bars. So make sure to check them out and adjust the setting to your preference. On launch day, there was an unexpected server shutdown that lasted few hours, most likely because of the sudden player spike overnight. The good news is that Soulmask offers plenty of ways to play: single player, co-op with friends, or dedicated servers through providers like Nitrado and Gportal, so the full program. Interestingly, Soulmask also offers now 4 additional playstyles with the update 1.0, such as Tribe Mode, Survival Mode, Warrior Mode and Casual Mode. Survival Mode is, I believe, the default mode in this game, with 5 different difficulty modes allowing you to optimize your desired gameplay style. It's a perfect choice for those who played titles like Conan Exiles, Ark Survival or other survival games. The Tribe Mode in Soulmask is a management-focused gameplay style for base builders or beginners, similar to games such as Seonguk Dynasty, Asuka or Medieval Dynasty, including invasion mechanics, random merchant events where you usually start in an established village. In Warrior Mode, you're going to battle and brawl, a quite forgiving mode if you die, since it doesn't drop any items on death, and allowing you also to level up much faster than in the other modes, among other features. And finally, there is Casual Mode, which is essentially a creative mode where you don't have to worry about gathering materials, fighting off invaders or providing food for your tribesmen. It's basically the right choice for players who enjoy building quickly on a large scale. I personally started with the Shifting Sands DLC myself, but based on what I've seen from different sources like Reddit, I'd recommend that new players begin with the default map first and move on to the DLC later. In the end though, it's completely up to you. Oh, and don't forget that, like in many other survival games, you can also optimize your gameplay with custom settings. Now, before we jump into the game, it's worth mentioning that Soulmask has a special offer on Steam. You will get the DLC Shifting Sands for free if you purchase Soulmask before May of 10th. As soon as you land on the desired spot, make sure to gather resources and craft some basic equipment such as tools and armor. An AI voice will guide you throughout the game, serving more or less as a tutorial. Beginners will probably start exploring the map right away since the game really encourages it, but that's actually a mistake. In the top right corner, you'll see also a timer showing your backup energy running out, so make sure to take full advantage of it while it lasts. The best strategy is to fly over obstacles, level up and fight in this form using the control button for an AoE attack. Once the timer runs out, your mask energy will slowly drain whenever you use this special form, and you have to replenish it with sunstones found inside ruins. After all, if you're new to the game, I recommend simply following the questline shown in the upper left corner, as it will teach you the basics, like using Vine Whip ability by pressing F. However, there are some features that aren't explained, such as tool quality. Every craft has a chance to result in a higher quality item, and because of that, I'd recommend crafting 5 of each items at the start. Higher quality equals better item durability. Another useful tip is to use the search bar in your inventory. Now let's craft 2 hammers. Weapon quality in Soulmask basically affects your base, stats, damage and durability. Later on, you can just dismantle lower tier gear by hovering over it and pressing V. Each weapon has also its own unique abilities. As you can see, I'm using the whip right now, which comes with several different move combos. Some of them are situational and can only be triggered if the enemy is weakened or unaware of your presence. You can look these up by pressing the corresponding key O and heading to the weapon info. Take your time and watch this closely. After that, I'll show you a quick example with the hammer so you can try it out for yourselves. And here we are. After a successful right-click block on the target, I attempt to launch a devastating execute finisher. Weakened or unaware targets are usually marked. Some enemies like the previous one are pretty weak, but others are really strong challengers and can kill you fast. So honestly, the best way to build an overpowered tribe is to recruit those stronger guys. You'll find one right at the first ruin in front of the entrance. The easiest way to deal with him is by using mimicry mode and healing with bandage while staying out of his line of sight, as long as you still have some backup energy left. Once your target is low, just walk up and press E to knock them out and start aiming. Then throw some soup into their inventory and you're good to go. But what if you reached already the limit of Tribesmen capacity and wish to increase it? Well, it took me some time to find a solution. Now, this pair can be found under Mask Node Repair Tree, named Connection Enhancement. But to improve it, you actually need to have at least level 12 awareness strength, which is basically your character level. Every next improvement requires even higher awareness strength, so keep that in mind. At the beginning of the Shifting Sands DLC, I'd recommend staying in the starter zone. It has everything you need to get going, including basic resources like copper and easy to gather materials such as thatch, along with some great location to set up your base. We set up our base on a large island beneath a big barbarian barracks. In this area, you'll find also stronger NPCs, hostile tribe leaders, copper mines for automation, a nearby salt pen, ancient ruins guarded by strong elite enemies that drop great armor. I almost forgot to mention that in mimicry mode you can also glide. Many newcomers don't know this. Even I discovered it just by accident. To activate it, climb to a high position or cliff, then run forward and press space twice. It seems to drain less mask energy than usual, but once again it's up to you if you wanna use this feature or not. Alright, let's talk about the probably most confusing part of Soulmask, Tribesmen assignments. And yeah, I get it, it's super overwhelming at first because there are so many options. But once you understand it, it's actually really good. So when you press P, you'll see all the active work types on the right side. If you want to set up something like a carpenter, just follow along. But if you're trying to make a gatherer, you need to switch the work type to wild collection. Also, your tribesmen will only work if they got the right tools, the resource is actually inside your bonfire range, and you've got enough of space in your chests. Now, this tribesman didn't have any tools equipped, so I crafted a few and placed them in his inventory. Which brings us to the next step, storage. Storage management in this game is essential to keep everything organized. And if you're wondering where my female character went, she had to rest, so I took control of one of my tribesmen. As you can see, I've placed 2 thatch chests and you can even set up filters for them. If you want to organize a chest for armor, just follow my steps. Alright, lastly I want to show you some shortcuts I use all the time. They'll definitely help you out. Every weapon has its own special ability on F, and those can later change depending on how you play. Inventory management is actually really nice. You can press T to take everything and G to transfer all. This is especially useful when you have a lot of storage boxes, allowing you to clean up your inventory within seconds. Holding down Shift and pressing S will allow you to quickly split items. Right-clicking an item will bring you up an additional menu with shortcuts. Press K to open your hunting page. You can track your past hunts here. Use I to open your clan view and manage your tribesmen. Press C to go into mimicry mode and then V to fly. Press X to drop items quickly or trade them. if you're playing with others. And U lets you see your boats and tame creatures, just in case you need to manage them or leave some of them behind. If you're looking for a survival game that actually rewards your brain with the mask system, this is your 9 out of 10. If you hate micromanagement, it might be a 6 out of 10 for you. Thank you so much for watching until the very end. If you enjoyed the video and want to see more Soulmask content, make sure to hit the like button. And don't forget to subscribe for more survival focused videos. Have a great day, and until next time, cheers!